Economist Stephen Moore, an ally of President Trump, said Sunday that it's a scary proposition if former Vice President Joe Biden, the presumptive Democratic nominee, wins the November 3 election.
I still think Trump is going to win, Moore said on John Catsimatidis's Sunday radio show, noting that Trump is trailing Biden in a number of swing states.
We have to make the case to the American people that this isn't just about Donald Trump. It's also about what you get if you vote against Donald Trump. And that is a scary proposition, Moore said.
Moore said Biden will bring a left-wing economic agenda if elected.
Compared to the rest of candidates running for the Democratic ticket earlier in the election cycle, Biden is considered a moderate.
But if Biden were to win the election, you're voting not just for Joe Biden, but for a very left-wing economic agenda that would potentially do serious harm, Moore said. Those are the factors that make investors very nervous right now. And you can see it with the performance of the stock market this week.
Moore said many Republicans do not like Trump, but they are fearful of a Biden presidency and what that would mean for the economy. He added that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D., who is also perceived as a moderate within her party, would effectively be co-president in a Biden administration.
Pelosi would be the co-president if Joe Biden were elected president, Moore said. You've got Democrats running for higher taxes. What happened to the moderate wing of the Democratic Party? It's silent.
Moore also commented on the recent protests against police brutality, the Black Lives Matter movement. Moore maintained that the Speaker and the former Vice President were not rising up in objection to the Black Lives Matter radical agenda.
Black Lives Matter is a movement against police brutality. Since the May 25 death of George Floyd, a black man who died in police custody, protests have erupted across the country.
Advocates and demonstrators have demanded police reform and have called to divert some funding for police departments and allocate that money to other city programs like social work, education and housing. Police funding makes up a large part of city budgets.
The Democrat-controlled House passed a police reform bill earlier in the week that would remove so-called qualified immunity for police officers among other provisions. Qualified immunity is a legal shield that currently protects police from lawsuits while they are on duty.
However, the legislation is expected to meet a dead end in the Senate, as some Republicans have voiced concerns with the provision and other parts of the bill.
John Catsimatidis is an investor in TheHill.